My name is Isabella and I'm the founder of Sacred Light Alchemy. Welcome. So today we have a new moon in Sagittarius. How are you guys feeling? How is everyone? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for being here, for you that are live or the ones that are going to come after. We are going to keep this live short and sweet. I don't want to keep it too long. However, if I'm going to be guided to be more than an hour, maybe we're going to do 1 hour. I'm just going to let it flow with what it's needed. Okay, so yes, we are going to start with the following. So first of all, we are going to open a sacred space so that we feel the energy, so that we feel safe in this space. And also, we are going to talk about the astrology of today's new moon in Sagittarius. And after that, we are going to do guided meditation, which is channeled. That means whatever I'm being guided to walk you through, that's what I'm going to do. And usually is everything to do about upgrades and activations that we have on this new moon energy. Okay, every new moon or full moon and any cosmic event like that, similar to this or major, have specific energies that we integrate on the day or following the event. And I'm going to and we are going to connect so that we are getting those energies and integrate them as much as possible, and not necessarily forcing it. Everyone is going to receive what they are ready to receive. Okay, so as I said, opening the sacred space, the astrology notes for the event, then the guided meditation, and we are also going to receive the message for today's the daily message for today using an oracle, and then we are going to close the circle, the event, and see and go about our evening. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to ask you to place your hands in prayer mode, or you can keep your hands as follows: the left hand on your heart space and the right on the womb or belly. We're going to keep them like that while I'm opening the sacred space. So close your eyes and focus on your heart or body. So through the south, west, north, east, Mother Earth, Father Sky, and all the light beings and guides, ancestors that are able to be with us tonight, please guide us and protect us. Please provide all the upgrades, activations, and healings that we are ready to receive tonight. Also, I ask for our higher self to be available and ready for us to connect, asking my higher self and your higher selves right now to be here. Connect with it. And last but not least, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and the Lords of Karma, or the Angels of Karma, to surround us with a shield of protection so that we feel safe in the sacred space, and all energies that are lower than love, light, and truth to be transmuted and um, sent into the light, so that only in this sacred space only love, light, and truth be received. Amazing. Slowly you can open your eyes, and or you can keep your eyes closed. I'm going to share now the astrology notes for this event, the new moon in Sagittarius. So depending on where you are at situated, the event of the new moon happens sometime around it's going to happen actually in a few hours. It's going to be around 5 p.m. EST, or Central Europe, sometimes close to midnight. So we still have a couple of hours, or more than a couple of hours, to for this event. The exact time when this event is going to happen, the new moon. So I'm going to let you know what a new moon is. A new moon is and has to do with the moon, which is the feminine side of ourselves, be it woman or man, and the masculine side, which is the sun, be it woman or man, are coming together in togetherness, right? Like in creation, to create something new, to start this new cycle. New moons are everything about new beginnings, new creations, and they have to do with starting over. And with the energy of Sagittarius, we all know that Sagittarius is very action orientated, is very free spirited, and also very adventurous. And the energy is going to ask for us to be very free in our approach, to be very to be very to be very adventurous, as I said. And that means that whatever we are going to create is going to have this taste or this energy of Sagittarius into it. Also, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is the largest planet in our solar system. And usually, this they say that Sagittarius people are very lucky, and this is due also to Jupiter planet, which is, as I mentioned, one of the largest planet of our solar system. So it brings a lot of fortune, brings a lot of luck. So we feel lucky under this energy. We feel abundant. We feel like we can be more generous than usually, and that is not necessarily just for Sagittarius people, also for every one of us. Okay, this energy needs to be integrated by all of us, even if we are not Sagittarius or we don't have planets in Sagittarius in our birth charts. We all have Sagittarius energy in our birth chart. So we, in some part of our life or some sector of our life, have or are behaving, let's say, as a Sagittarius, depending again on our birth chart. Okay, so what's happening is that, as I said, the new moon asks us to start something new, to start all over again, to connect with the fiery. Sagittarius is a fire sign, to the fiery nature of Sagittarius, and maybe let go of whatever is no longer needed. For the new moon, usually we are going to set intentions so that we start something new. However, if we still have something that we hold on to, any attachments that we hold on to, they need to go. We need to have a clearing before, let's say, we make room for the new creations. Okay, it's it's something that we, let's say, need to sacrifice so that we bring something new into our life. So this is what the new moon is asking for us, of us, not just have like a new intention, but also to release anything that no longer is needed in our life, so that we bring new beginnings and new adventures. Okay. And as I said, depending on where everyone is situated on the globe, on the planet, there's going to be a different energy. Okay, and this means that Sagittarius is going to behave, let's say, or the Sagittarius energy is going to be brought in a specific sector of our birth chart. I'm not going to go into details. Usually, I go much deeper in my ceremonies of new moon and full moon. This I'm doing this live just as a general energy. Why? Because for all, let's say, more intense or more work orientated things, I reserve those for the ceremonies where the space is, let's say, more closed in and more intimate. And that's where I'm doing, like, say, entering more in more detail about each sign of where the energy is situated and where it's going to affect each and every one of the signs through the zodiac, starting with Aries and ending with Pisces. So, as I said, we have a stellium in Sagittarius. What it means, we have multiple planets in the same sign, which is Sagittarius. And we have the moon, the sun, as I mentioned, they are all coming together. And we also have Mercury, and we have also Venus. So we have 4 planets in astrology, as we call them. And that means that we have plenty of Sagittarian energy that we can use and integrate, let's say, in our life. Based on the story, let's say, on the sky, when the new moon is happening, while I'm looking at the chart, the story is very simple. We need to learn or integrate the higher energy or higher power or a higher form of understanding. Okay? Um, Sagittarius is the energy that looks further up and tries to understand things better, to connect with the things that not they are not necessarily mundane or ordinary. So we want to search something higher than ourselves. So that's why connecting with our higher self is one of the things that this energy is asking from us. It's not that is we shouldn't do it every day. However, this energy is asking specifically that, so that we are able to bring the higher self more into our life, more integrated and more grounded in our lives. Okay. And also, because the energy is asking us, as I said, to move higher, so we need to connect with higher power or higher energy. And what does that mean? It means that we should connect, let's say, more to our soul, to our spirit, to our higher self, or divinity, God, the universe, so that we can understand better ourselves and understand higher levels of ourselves better. Okay? And as I said, bring them into our daily life. And one of the things that the energy is asking from us, aside from what I already I mentioned is opening the heart space. This is an energy that I've already connected with. So let's say usually we connect with the heart. Now we are going to connect, or the energy is asking from us to connect with the higher heart and integrate that into our life and heal the heart more. Also, because the line of destiny, how I call it in astrology, it's called the north and the south node axis, is still in Scorpio and Taurus until July 2023. So we have a few more months. The universe is also asking us to understand where we need to balance things, where we need to find the equilibrium in our life, where we tend to maybe exaggerate, or where we tend to give more energy, and where we do not, let's say, place our focus more. So now we need to understand, and not just that we need to understand, we also, maybe the universe is going to trigger us through people or situations to see exactly where I'm not giving, or where I'm not receiving. Okay. This axis of Taurus and Scorpio is everything about giving and receiving. So where I'm giving too much, or where I'm receiving and not giving, and so on and so forth. So those two polarities need to be balanced in some way and so for some form. And with the energy of Sagittarius and feeling abundant with this energy, or generous, for those of you that maybe do not share a lot of yourselves, or do not feel that you are generous enough, you can do that now, or you are going to be triggered in a way to do that, okay, in the following cycle. When I'm talking about giving, this is not going to happen just in one day, today. This is a moon cycle. So that means that we are talking about the energy following until the full moon in 2 weeks, and the end of the moon cycle, which is going to be around 28, 29 days following today's date. Okay? But anyway, what I'm talking about, as I said, is for the entire month, okay, for a moon cycle, where I'm speaking about this energy, and not necessarily, it can be also a timeless message, especially when we are going to do the guided meditation, because those upgrades and activations, we can integrate them consciously or unconsciously. However, not everyone is going to receive them or integrate them at the same time. So, if some of you are watching this live with me, you are ready to receive these energies, but some of you are going to see or watch this live after, then that's the moment that you are ready to receive it. That's when you can open yourself to receive those energies. Okay. And last thing that I want to mention about the new moon in Sagittarius, as a general note for individuals and collective, is that yes, um, um, we are going to feel more lucky. We are going to feel more generous. Our heart is going to reach a higher level, and also our higher self is going to be more accessed, like we are going to be able to access the higher self more easily than previously. Maybe some of you already have worked enough spiritual wise so that you connect very easy with the higher self, but some of you don't. This period is very auspicious for the ones that have not necessarily connected with their higher self, because the line is like thinner. The separation that we usually feel between us here, the ones that are incarnated, and the higher self are is less thick, let's say. So it's more thin, and we are going to be able to perceive better the higher self. Okay. So yeah, one last thing before we begin the guided meditation is also that some of you that are watching me or reading my articles on my website. By the way, I have an article down in the description regarding new moons and full moons. If you want to do any rituals or know more about the new moon and the full moons, are down below. And as I said, I want to mention that in the article that I recently posted related to Mars retrograde in Gemini, the energy is still happening. Okay, that means that the retrograde motion of the planet Mars is still ongoing until January 12th. That means that we still can clear one of the we still can clear a lot of our fifth chakra. Gemini is everything about communication, speech, talking from the heart. When we reach higher levels of communication, talking truth, also acting from a conscious and intention, not from impulse. So these all these things are, let's say, being triggered by the universe to be integrated. All these actions or energies are being we are being triggered by the universe to assess and see where we are too quick to judge, where we are too quick to act before thinking, where we still need to understand what is our truth and what how we lie to ourselves or others, or how others are lying to ourselves, and seek the truth in ourselves, seek the truth outside of ourselves through our through the people in our lives. Okay. Amazing. That was just a side note because it's coming with these energies, with the Sagittarian energy. So it was good as a good reminder. Okay, amazing. So the guided meditation. Again, we will need to close our eyes. I remind you that we are in a sacred space, so no outside disturbances or energies are going to interrupt us. We are having, as I mentioned, the energies of the new moon in Sagittarius that we need to integrate. And for that, we will need to be a bit more present in our body, to be a bit more connected to our hearts. So let's start by consciously focus on the top of our head, then focus on the forehead, then focus on our nose, mouth, neck. Just focus with your mind, eyes on the chest area, on the stomach and belly. Amazing. Down on our feet. Amazing. Down, down, down on our toes. So we connected consciously with the body where we are going to feel more in the present moment. Okay? And now I want you to just look as you are outside of your body. Look at your body up and down and up. And then again, focus on the body and more on the heart space. And just imagine from the heart space a light, a cord of light coming from the heart, going down into the earth, into the center of the earth. Amazing. Into the center of the earth. And then again, we focus on the heart, and another cord of light is going to go up into the middle of the sky. And now we can see ourselves as a connector, as a channel through this light being or this light cord between the earth and the sky. Going up and down, up and down. I'm going to ask so that our central channel to be cleared from any stagnant energies. Again, focus on the heart. Amazing. And now we're going to focus on 4 of the physical chakras or energy centers that we have on the physical level. They are energetic, however, they are attached, let's say, to the physical body. And those are the 2nd chakra, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. So everything that is connected with the core of ourselves. So let's see, the 2nd chakra is right below the belly. The 3rd chakra is on the stomach area, right below the diaphragm. The 4th chakra is right between our breasts on the chest area. And the 5th chakra is on the neck, on the thyroid gland, right here. Okay, amazing. So all these chakras, we are going to take one by one with my guidance, and we are going to clear them so that we receive the upgrades and activations that we are ready to receive tonight. It's either through these chakras or through higher chakras. However, these are the ones that we need to clear for now. That's what I'm being guided to do. So let's start with the 2nd chakra, which is right below the belly, as I said, 2 or 3 inches from the belly. And this color, the color of this chakra is orange. So we are going to visualize an orange light. And with the help of the light beam or the cord that we connected to the earth, we are going to clear the space, this center. So we're going to visualize how a light beam is clearing this central channel. which is the second chakra right below our belly. And we're going to see and feel how this center is being cleared. Amazing. We're going to go on the third chakra, which is one level up, right below our diaphragm. And this center is also our internal sun or the solar plexus. And the color is yellow. This is also our internal will. So we are going to watch or perceive or imagine a sun that is very bright, clearing this space here for us. Very good. Again, one level up, going to the heart space, the heart chakra. And we are going to see here the color green, which stands for healing and is corresponding to the heart space. But also, we're going to also see pink, which corresponds to the love energy. Okay? The love energy. Look at the, or imagine the two colors, green for healing and pink for love. The two energies are here and the two colors. And now we're going to leave this level as well and going up another level, which is our throat chakra. Okay, and here is our speech or communications chakra, and this color is blue. Okay, I remind you that this is the chakra that is helping us go on to the fifth dimension, where we are going to create through speech. So whatever we create through speech is going to show up in our life faster than before. The energies have shifted. We always have created always through our speech or through our communication. However, because the ascension process is ongoing and it's much faster, the whatever we create through speech and communication is going to show up more quickly in our life. So let's clear this space now with the help of the cord of light that we connect with the earth and the sky. Amazing and beautiful. Keep your eyes closed and focus on the body or heart space. Now that we created the connection with the Mother Earth and the Father Sky, we also stood in our present moment through the body, through the connection with the body, and also cleared some of the chakras that I was guided to clear. We are going to, I'm going to ask our beings of light and truth and love and all the ancestors that are here with us that can help us receive the upgrades, the activations, and the healing that we are ready to receive, to pour these things, these energies in our being. I remind you that we only receive whatever we are ready to receive, and in different level, depending on everyone's place and everyone's evolution. So trust that you are receiving only what you are ready, no more or more, no less. We are connecting with the energies of love through Archangel Chamuel and Lady Venus, as well as the angels of love. So, a pink radiant color is going to flow and go down on us. You can imagine or just feel it. These energies are being felt through the heart space, through the crown, or however you feel. Some of you may feel a different area of your body. Just connect with that area. And if you feel dizzy, just breathe and ground more using the visualization of some roots going down into the earth. We are also receiving upgrades and energies through the crown chakra, which is on the top of our head. So let's stay uh, put and focused. We are going to just watch or feel the stream of energy coming through for a couple of more minutes. This is how a conscious or a more conscious way of connecting with the energies. And this means that we flow with the energy. We release any resistance and we just let all the upgrades and activations to pour through us. The energies are still going through in the background. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to ask to be kept in the background while we are continuing our guided meditation. And I'm going to ask you guys to feel the womb, the part of our belly, where the womb is, right? Like the belly part. And I want you to touch your womb. And also, you can place one hand on your heart space if you wish. So, these two sides, the belly, where or the womb for women, and the heart space. Focus on these two areas for now. And I want you to imagine that these two chakras or energy centers are linked together through a thread of light. And they are connected. I'm abundant. I'm generous. These are just some affirmations that are coming through me. So you can just receive them or say it out loud as well. I'm generous. I'm abundant. I'm safe in my body, in my heart. I'm open to receive and to give. I'm co creating my world with the universe and the divine. My body is my temple and my sacred space. I'm in tune and aligned with the universe. I'm blessed. Stay connected with the two centers, the belly and the second chakra and the fourth chakra, which is belly and heart, please. Keep going. Focus there. Again, I'm open to give and receive. I forgive myself for all the times I stop myself from receiving or giving. I forgive myself for all the times I closed myself from love and abundance that was and is my divine right. Now I'm going to ask you guys to think about a situation, a person, a place in this world, anything that you are being called now or guided to um, see as a challenge in your life. And just imagine that the universe now is together with us and are able to change that situation, that challenging situation. that a problematic relationship with someone, or the situation that is challenging from us, or again, a place on the earth that we feel that is challenging and we can help in a way, a country or someplace on earth. And you're going to watch the energy that is and is continuing pouring through you, going into that space, into that, to that person, to that situation, or to that place on earth, and looking at that, focus this energy and send the energy that is through you in that space and to that person or to that situation that is challenging. Let's shift this challenging situation, place, or person, relationship with the new energies that we have integrated by focusing on this problem, on this challenge, and send this energy to it. You can also say, I'm sending energy to my soul family that maybe some of you do not know or are not yet connected with. I'm sending this to my earth family, which is just your parents, your siblings, and so on. I'm sending this energy to my country of origin or where I relocated. You choose where you send it. Just trust that through you and all these upgrades, you are able to shift the right reality of that place, that situation, that person. However, we are not going to get attached with the result. We are just sending it and release it with no attachment. Amazing. Beautiful. I'm going to ask you to come back to your body and heart. And also, I'm going to ask again Archangel Michael and Lords of Karma to clear any emotion, thoughts, entities, or energies that are lower than love, light, and truth through and from this space for each and everyone watching. Again, we are going to imagine the pink color of higher love pouring on our being from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top. You are surrounded by this beautiful love energy of unconditional love. releasing anything that we no longer need. And as I mentioned sometime in our ceremony, after this guided meditation, you can also ask an intention for this new moon. You can do it now in your mind, or you can write it on a piece of paper and give it to the universe. You have also an article on the description of how you can do that for your assistance. We are getting back to our body, touching the body, moving the head, the shoulders, the neck, the feet, the hands. Thank you, namaste. Beautiful energies. For those of you that are more sensitive, I'm sure you already felt it. Thank you. And now, before we close off, as I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, we are going to also receive the message of this new moon in Sagittarius. I previously shuffled the card today, so this is the card. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Look at this beautiful card, this gateway right here, and the pink color. And I'm going to read the extended message for this amazing card and see how amazing everything is linked to the energies that we have just connected with and integrated at the level that we are ready to integrate. So let's see. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. The higher heart chakra is the most ascended form of the heart chakra. It's found in the center of the chest in the heart region, and it's seen clairvoyantly as a pink color. The reason that this energy center is pink is because it's the opposite or the complementary of green, which is red. With the light, with the white light of spirit. Through the stargate of the heart, we have the potential to connect with divine love. The love that exists in all things and experience the heaven within. This card transports us to the higher heart space where we can recognize that love is not an external essence, but the light we hold within. It has been there through every lifetime. When the higher heart becomes active, it's a recognition that the search for love has ended and the excavation for the heart has finally begun. In order to connect, place your hand on your heart and affirm, I am love. Love is my truth. Love is my inheritance. I allow love to be my experience. I am love. You have experienced much fear, separation, and heartache in your lifetime. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you've been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realized that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognized that this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences, but is your natural state of being. The more you close off from your true self, And the more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. Amazing message, is so in tune with the astrology that I mentioned at the beginning, with going higher, connecting higher, in this space with higher, in terms of love, higher love. Amazing message. I thank everyone who was here live, popping in and out, as well as everyone that is going to watch the recording that is going to be kept here on my channel. Until next time, I wish you best of luck and thank you so much for being here. But before we close off, I want to also close the sacred space so that you guys are not attached necessarily with this energy and just go about your evening or day. Okay? So let's do this. Closing again the eyes, left hand on the heart space, right on the belly or the womb. And I'm thanking the direction of the south, west, north, east, Mother Earth, and Father Sky for their help, for all the to all the higher beings of light and love and truth, to all the ancestors, to all the angels and archangels that are and were here with us, for all the upgrades, activations, and healing that we were ready to receive tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank also our higher self and everyone that was connected energetically with this stream. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, take care and namaste.